Okay, so this is a proposal for tethering the net to the sock air goalpost. So this is a piece of 1.5 by 1.5 tube steel, and you only need 14 gauge. You don't need anything as strong as what we used, 1.5 by 3. Anyway, what I've done is put a hole. See if we can see it. This strapping material here is black strapping. I think it's an inch or maybe 1.5 inches folded over and then sewn together. And what I did is poked a hole like every 12 inches. It's that's an access point. If you look really close, you can see that there's a hole and then a notch. That's what it is, a notch every 12 inches. And it allows you to poke this 1/4 inch wire rod through the loop formed by folding over the strapping material. So you poke the 1/4 inch fiberglass rod through here, and then every 12 inches you put a zip tie. So it's zip tied to around the notch, which is secured by the fiberglass rod, and then the zip tie pulls this whole end of the net very tightly against the tube steel. Okay, so now you've got a net that's pulled tight here, and then what I did is I pulled it over to, here comes the train. So anyway, if this represents the opposite side of the goalpost, the net, okay, so you've got a net that's pulled really tight between the two goalposts. It just takes a few minutes to do it because you're just taking these zip ties every 12 inches and tethering them in place. Pulls it really tight, gets a nice clean look. To finish it and pad it, we're going to take this, what is nothing more than pipe insulation foam right here. Okay, and it's probably about a 2.5 inch ID pipe insulation foam, and it's just coated on the outside with a vinyl paint, so it gets a nice clean finished look to it. I didn't realize for a while that that's what it was, but you can see looking in the top, it's just regular pipe insulation foam. It probably has probably a 3/4 inch wall thickness, and like I said, maybe 2 inch ID. Anyway, we could have this painted any color we want at USA Gymnastics in Kansas. So I'm going to take this pipe foam and slit it, wrap it around the pole, and it, at the best would need maybe a zip tie every couple of feet, and you can make those black or whatever color vinyl paint you use. So let me do that, and then we'll take another movie. Okay, so we custom cut this pipe insulation foam with the vinyl on the outside to the right height, right length, okay, and then put a slit where it was partially slit all the way along here. Slit it and then wrapped it around the pipe insulation foam. It then wrapped it around the tube steel, and it then presses against itself on either side of the net. So if you needed to, right now this is really tight. This is really firm against here, and so it's pretty tough to pull it off. But for finishing it off, we could put some black zip ties every few feet, just so nobody takes it off on purpose, maybe, or when you don't want them to. Anyway, this is the look, and like I say, we can make this in any color, and I think it will really dress everything up. So I'm going to see if I can get USA Gymnastics to make us some of these. All right, over and out.